Join me in welcoming Mrs. Rima Freiji, President of the Lebanese Private Sector Network, who will take us through the achievements, way forward, and call for action.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends, colleagues, job creators, educators, business enablers, dignitaries, Your Excellencies. It is with great honor and pride that I welcome you on behalf of the Lebanese Private Sector Network to its second annual flagship event, to welcome you to the launch of Lebanon Works, and to welcome you to the next hour and a half that hopefully will be a very significant step forward for all private sector activists in the country. All those private sector activists that oppose corruption, political deadlock, chaos, the rise of the illegal and criminal economy, the absence of efficient services, undermined labor practices, unfair competition, and the list goes on. One would think, amidst such high levels of unemployment, that a national job creation strategy would have been conceived by the government urgently and rolled out to immediate effect. Unfortunately, we all know this did not happen. Today is a step forward to instill hope and enable well-meaning organizations such as yourselves to showcase your individual contributions. When these initiatives are grouped together, they will result in a multiplier effect that we have all been aiming for. Your generous presence with us last year energized us to think out of the box and come up with this transformational initiative. Your heartwarming presence with us today, including singing the whole national anthem, will push us further to achieve the milestones we have lined up ahead. So yes, you will keep hearing from us, and hopefully through Lebanon Works, we will all keep hearing from each other. We left you last year with a promise to remain the gatekeepers, to remain the engines of growth, and to assure you that the private sector does not and will not surrender. Since last year, we have communicated non-stop, as you can see from our social media, and a highlight of our communication efforts in 2023 was our collaboration with An-Nahar in a podcast series where our members, in a very simple conversational manner, shared their experiences from their sectors and what they are able to do at the private sector level, despite all the crises that are taking place. In terms of advocacy, we advocated by issuing various statements. We actually advocated by hosting various guest speakers, debating with them, probing them, and sometimes challenging them. We advocated key principles that uphold the Constitution, that restore Lebanon's sovereignty and ensure its sustainable recovery. And now we are launching our first transformational initiative, Lebanon Works. As we were engaging and connecting the past year, we encountered four main issues. First, that there are countless successful initiatives taking place that deserve highlighting. A lot of us actually don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of beautiful stuff going on. So many actually that there's a risk of duplication and actually a risk of missed opportunities for collaboration. We even found initiatives amongst various public service members who are actually looking for a way to collaborate with the private sector for better effectiveness. Second was the serious lack of data and its ability to be generated and updated. Third, there was an ongoing negative, self-defeating victim narrative that is prevalent, and this must be overcome for us to win in our advocacy. Finally, we encountered a plethora of policies, solutions, draft laws that all stayed in the drawers, never seeing the light and never rolled out to execution. Lots of ideas, very little action. At the end of each encounter, there was a single repeated refrain. The problem is there's no political will. والله المشكلة ما في قرار سياسي. And we always ended up meeting that dead end. So finally we said, let's take it upon ourselves, find this path between the trees or between the minds and conceive Lebanon Works. What can we do? We're not a political party. We're not a militia. We don't bear arms, that's for sure. In fact, our only superpower is our ability to create jobs, to educate and upskill people, to innovate and to contribute positively to the ecosystem. We believe that the only way to graduate people from poverty, restore their dignity and pride, and enable them to select the right political leaders with integrity, is through their gainful employment. So, we decided to rally all stakeholders, young and old, modern and traditional, and encourage them to be more vocal about their contributions, to create a momentum and a positive contagion. We decided to drive the narrative and instill hope in the country by highlighting realistic ways for the economy to grow and create job opportunities. Given our capabilities and our very rich resources, this collective positive force will enable us to achieve our dream of a productive, innovative, and leading economy in the region. We can work in Lebanon. We must work in Lebanon. And Lebanon can and should work. بنقدر نشتغل بلبنان. فينا نشتغل بلبنان. لازم نشتغل لبنان ولبنان لازم يشتغل. So how does Lebanon Works work? Okay, so Lebanon Works is made of two parts. We have the content, whereby we identify sectors with the highest potential for job creation, highlight those successful initiatives that are underway, and then outline critical policy asks to enable this growth. And then we've got the platform, where we all come together digitally. It's supposed to be live very, very soon. We will find out with Andre what is taking place. Our evening together is divided accordingly. First, my colleague Andre Abi Awad will present a demo of Lebanon Works and invite you to join the movement so you can showcase your contributions to job creation. Then our speakers will go over highlights of the content produced so far and the ones that are going to be rolled out very soon on social media. Now, allow me, please. I need to acknowledge all the members who are behind Lebanon Works. It might take me a bit of time, but I promise I will not read the whole list. Weeks, days, and hours were spent to make today and the coming months actually a reality. I'll start with Christian, who planted the first seed to pledge for job creation, to uncover the 100,000 missed job opportunities, and he kept going on and on. We need to make this our war cry. And actually, it became our war cry. Brigitte, who came up with the name Lebanon Works. Two simple words, but these two simple words brought you here. Joe, who rolled out his creative execution impeccably and seamlessly as always. Carol Sharabati rallied her company's team in record time to offer us the very impressive digital platform. Nai and Fuad, who led hours of outreach to bring you all here. The speakers and their backup teams who spent their limited spare hours actually rehearsing and preparing for today. All other members of the creative team, fundraising, outreach, digital, who were always ready to jump in and take on any task. I would like to also acknowledge all the members who pitched in to support the movement financially. And last but not least, our member corporate sponsors, CME, DRAP, Sacotel, Tanmia, and Tinol. Our sponsors actually embody what Lebanon Works stands for: hiring Lebanese, training Lebanese youth, improving local output, and abiding by ESG norms. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is your turn to take part in making Lebanon Works a success. Make sure to go on the website. I hope it is live. We will find out very soon. Press that red button and join the movement. I thank you again for your trust and your encouragement.